A British man bought an island and lived there alone for 50 years. He bought it for $10,000. Later, he declined to accept $50 million for it. He manually planted 16,000 trees. Furthermore, he had baby tortoises in his bedroom. This is Brendan Grimshaw's tale. Grimshaw was close to losing his job in 1962. It was Tanzania's recent independence. Kenya followed. He was an expatriate British worker in East Africa. He was aware that his days as an editor of a newspaper were running out. Grimshaw visited the Seychelles for his holiday. He accomplished something remarkable there. He acquired an island. Grimshaw had seen little of Moi Yen Island when he initially arrived. With a mere 1,300 feet by 980 feet, it was minuscule. The island was covered with dense foliage and a tangled mess. Coconut was unable to penetrate the thick vegetation and reach the ground. Rats crept through the foliage. Not a single bird was visible. Grimshaw, though, saw possibilities. Moi Yen became him for just $10,000. Purchasing an island was the simple aspect. It would take decades to turn it into that idea of nirvana. Grimshaw sought assistance. René Anthony Lafortune, a local Seychellois man, was the person he found. They embarked on a big project together. They made routes in the undergrowth. They removed invasive vegetation. Grimshaw and Lafortune personally planted 16,000 trees over the years. They brought in native bird species. They initially transported 10 from an adjacent island. The birds quickly took off for their home. They made another attempt. A thriving community of avian inhabitants emerged gradually. Approximately 2,000 birds call Moi Yen home today. Grimshaw's most famous creations are the enormous tortoises. He brought the island's enormous tortoises, Aldabra. He initiated a breeding initiative. He was a nurturing father to the hatchlings. He reportedly informed a reporter, "The babies are kept in my bedroom, once. If you let them go, you'll never see them again." His efforts were fruitful. These gentle giants number roughly 50 now, and they graze freely on Moi Yen. News about Grimshaw's tropical paradise began to circulate. Affluent financiers made their approach. He was apparently promised a blank check by a Saudi prince. $50 million was offered in another proposal. Grimshaw declined each of them. "I don't want the island to become a holiday destination for millionaires," he said. Grimshaw's father went to the island with him in 1981. Grimshaw remembered, "We had a wonderful time together. We became the best of friends." 5 years later, his father died. His grave was in Monayan. The grave Grimshaw had already built for himself was adjacent to his. There are many mysteries on the island. Grimshaw found 2 ancient tombs. The marking on them said "unhappily unknown." This fed lore in the area. There were rumors of pirate treasure hidden on the island. Grimshaw was never able to locate any. He left his life's work to his children. Thus, he took a kind choice. Moi Yen was designated as a national park in 2008. Presently, it stands as the world's tiniest national park. Grimshaw died in 2012. His age was 87 years. He was buried on his beloved island. His tombstone has a fitting message. Moi Yen taught him to open his eyes to the beauty around him and say, "Thank you to God."